Today in class we talked about compound interest. Compound interest is interest paid on the initial investment, which we call our principal. That's the same thing as your starting amount, and on previously earned interest. And if you look down here in the key concept box, the formula for compound interest is the amount in your account can be found by doing your principal, or your starting money, times 1 plus r divided by n, all to the n times t power. Now P stands for your principal, or your starting money. R is still your percentage rate. T is still your time, but time must be in years. N is the new variable. N represents the number of interest payments you will receive in 1 year. So number of interest payments per year. This depends on how it is compounded, and you have to look for that in the problem. So for example, if you look at example 5 down here, it says you deposit $4,000, okay, so there's your starting money, in an account that pays 2.92% interest. There's your rate. Find the balance after 1 year, there's your t value, if the interest is compounded with the given frequency. Well, how it's compounded is your clue for what n will be. For example, on question A, when it says it's compounded quarterly, your n value is going to be a 4, because that means you will get interest 4 times a year. For part B, when it says it's compounded daily, your n value is going to be 365. The rest of the problem will not change. So let's see how much we have in this account after 1 year if we compound it quarterly and daily. All right, so for part A, to find the amount in the account, we would take our starting money, or our principal, times 1 plus 0.0292 divided by 4, since it's quarterly, and then your exponent would be n times t, or 4 times 1. Please don't type your exponent in as 4 times 1. You know that is equal to 4. Just put in an exponent of 4. And when you work this out, you will end up with $4,118.09. If we compound it daily, the only thing that's really going to change is instead of a 4, we're going to use a 365. And again, please do not type your exponent in as 365 times 1. You know that that is 365. And when you work this one out, you will end up with $4,118.52. Okay? So it doesn't look like it earns a lot of money extra, but it does earn you a little bit more the more often it's compounded.